This is where we begin now. News just in. Sipho Mdletshe has been sentenced to life imprisonment for the brutal killing of Nomsa Mbuyisa. Mdletshe shot Mbuyisa in front of their son and a relative as she tried to board a taxi in Soweto in 2018. Now, on Monday, the court found the 44-year-old guilty of premeditated murder, 2 counts of attempted murder, and being in possession of an illegal firearm. And now we're joined live for reaction by our reporter, Linda Mnisi. Linda, what are we learning this day as far as the judgment from the courts and the sentencing?
Well, Thabo, today got off to a quick start as Judge Tony Thobane made sure that he delivered his sentence and explained at length how he got to that sentence that you referred to, life imprisonment, which will run concurrently with other sentences that include attempted murder, the 2 counts of attempted murder, and of course being in possession of an illegal firearm and ammunition. He says he took into account, arguments during mitigation where the state argued that in fact there was no remorse from Sipho Mdletshe and that he in fact there were no bases or rather things to look forward to in his life, basically saying that there were no prospects of rehabilitating Sipho Mdletshe. Also stating the fact that Sipho Mdletshe did not even support his children. That is what the court was told, in fact, yesterday, that he did not support his children. He, in total, has 5 children. That is outside of the 3 that he had with Nomsa Mbuyisa. But in detail, let's get to hear what the judge had to say, handing down that sentence.
On count 1, that of premeditated murder of Nomsa Mbuyisa, the accused is sentenced to life imprisonment. On count 2, that of attempted murder of Alfred Mbuyisa, the accused is sentenced to 5 years imprisonment. On count number 3, that of attempted murder of Mnisi Mbuyisa, the accused is sentenced to 5 years imprisonment. On count 4, that of unlawful possession of a firearm, the accused is sentenced to 5 years imprisonment. On count 5, that of unlawful possession of ammunition, the accused is sentenced to 2 years imprisonment. It is ordered that the sentences imposed in count 2, 3, 4, and 5 run concurrently with the sentence imposed in count 1. The effective term of imprisonment is therefore life imprisonment.
And that is the judge, they're handing down the sentence. Now, Linda, you got an opportunity to get reaction from the family to this sentencing. What do they have to say?
Well, there was jubilation, Thabo. Earlier on, we saw the family dancing, really excited that the perpetrator will finally spend the rest of his life behind bars. But with me right now, I've got, in fact, Nomsa Mbuyisa, who is the son who witnessed all of this. He came back to speak to us, Thabo, just for reaction on this sentencing today. Mnisi, you did mention that you wanted no less than a life imprisonment for your very own father, who you've testified against in court. How are you feeling about today's sentencing?
Ngijabule kakhulu namhlanje ngesigwejo umbulali kaMama Sitholile. Kodwa simnyiwane ngijabulile, wonke umndeni ujabulile. Sibonge nomthetho ngokuyenza izinto ngendlela, sibonga kakhulu. And futhi njengomndeni sijabulile, sibonga wonke umuntu osupportile, community na wonke ama organizations. And sijabule kakhulu. We've never thought that we'll see such a day, but now namhlanje lifikile and we're happy.
What does this mean for your life? I mean, you mentioned, Uguti, ever since your mother died, you could not continue even with your studies. You could not continue with your life. What does today mean for you and your family?
Well, today actually means that for me and my family, we have to reinvent ourselves as a family without Nomsa, which is my mom. We have to reinvent ourselves, try looking forward to a better future, try making her proud of us and building a greater family with love, happiness, and peace. So, ngalokho sijabulile nje kakhulu, and it's gonna be hard. It won't be an easy journey, but we'll live with it. Sizobonga ukuthi senza kanjani.
All right, there you have it, Thabo. He says it's time now to rebuild. They're excited as a family, as this means that the person who killed his mother will be spending the rest of his life behind bars. He says it's now time for them to reinvent themselves, in his words. He says it's time for us to now start on a new chapter. He thanks the community. You would remember at the time when Nomsa Mbuyisa's picture of, or rather the picture of her lifeless body laying before a traffic light went viral, and people really highlighting the scourge of femicide in the country. Also the judge citing that it is a problem that South African women are being killed, and that people are, or rather the perpetrators are not being remorseful, and that this will serve as a deterrent to those who commit such crimes.
All right, so that is Linda Mnisi there. That is following the handing down of the sentence by Judge Tony Thobane.